So if this is your first time here and you are on Facebook, just if it's your first time and if you're on Facebook, we need you to register. So you're going to go to the comment bar and you're just going to type in the word register, hit enter, a new screen pops up, you're going to put your information in there and then just come back to the window you're at before. But also, if you have our app, you're all set. So if you don't have our app, make sure you go to the App Store and just type in Gloria Horn Sewing Studio. A little sewing machine will pop up. Download the app. It's a good way to watch. But you can also watch on Facebook, on our app, on our website, gloriahorn.com, or on YouTube.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So many ways now.
Yes. So we'll let
All
Tiffini
right.
take over here, and she's going to show you some ideas here. So.
All right. Thank you,
Yep,
Steve. I
you're
appreciate it. All right, everyone. So PJ is also here with us. So we forgot to mention him. Sorry, PJ. But he's definitely the reason that we're showing up and on here with you. So last week we did quick and easy projects. I sort of focused on bags. And so this week we're going to kind of do similar as far as quick and easy projects. But someone out there mentioned pillows, and I thought that's a great idea because pillows can be such a great gift and you can personalize it to different people and what they may like. So I've brought in a couple that I have made for my own home. Some you may have seen before, like I know that you have seen. This is the one when I first got back from Japan, my son surprised me with some fabric scraps from old kimonos. So in here, you can kind of see are some of those pieces. So I did a cathedral window pillow. Now this is not quick, I'm not going to lie to you. You could make the windows bigger, and that would definitely make it quicker, but this is the fabric he had on the back. But this was probably a three or 4 hour project, just because there was hand sewing for the buttons and just lining everything up took me a while. So, but I love how it turned out, and so wanted to give it to you as an idea. And so I'm going to set that back over here. Some other ones that are here, you've seen these before here, but doing some simple applique. Now this one is digitized, so this is an Emily Scott pattern. I'm going to show you. So an Emily Scott. However, it's also simple enough that you could do this yourself, at least the Santa part. The I believe would be a little hard without an embroidery machine, but something like this is just really a fun idea to be able to do that. You could just, on here you'll see there's like a little reindeer or a tree. You could do all kinds of different shapes, even just a star, things that people that you know like. So let me put the pattern back on here so I don't lose it. Let's see. So we've got a couple ideas so far. Another idea, very simple, is if you do panels. Now I forgot to grab some fabric for you to look at the panels, but I know that we've had it online before. So if you look up Christmas panels, you'll be able to find that through our website or through our app. But just putting on a cute little border around it. On this one, we did a little extra, just adding some little knots and things. So you can add to a little panel or just leave it plain. And then finally, this is the one we're going to work on today, but these are puffs. So the little puff pillow. I had made a baby blanket not too long ago and showed you guys. And with everything, not everything, but with like the puffy bags being popular this year, I just thought, what a fun idea to do a pillow. So this is a Christmas one. I don't have a kit per se for this. However, I did do half-yard cut bundles for you today. So there's a half-yard cut bundle of what's called reindeer games. And so a half-yard bundle will make quite a few of these, and you could do different sizes. This pillow I did 4 by 4, and I cut my squares to be 5 inches, just like a charm pack. It's just I used yardage for it. You could make them bigger, you could make them smaller. Some other ideas with the puff, since I brought up the puff idea. One, I thought, how cute would this be as a tote bag if you had the strap on here? So fun and cute, that fun texture. Also, you could do a bigger one. I know my dog thinks this is like the coolest thing ever, so he is much bigger than this pillow, but if I made essentially 4 of these, he would have a nice big like mat to play with and lay on. And so cute for a baby. I know we just found out in our family we will be getting our first baby in a very long time, but not until May. So not this Christmas, maybe next Christmas baby can have something like that. But again, we're going to go ahead and do a tutorial on how to make the puffs. They're pretty easy. I think you'll like it. And again, it's easy to adjust your sizes as well. So I'm going to use a different fabric for the sample. So I'm using, I think it's called Lakeside, and it's a flannel. We do have a half-yard bundle of it. And so I'm going to move this over here a little bit, just so it's kind of out of our way. We've got our camera backwards, so I'm trying to get you lined up. I'm going to move it over here. There you go. Now you can see it better. All right, I already had mine cut into 5-inch squares. I thought that was, you didn't need to watch me cut that into squares. And then I'm going to go ahead, whatever size, this is the bundle. And it will come with 8 different fabrics, half-yard cuts from these flannels. So it's all these beautiful blues, navies.
How many cuts did you say?
8.
12.
Oh, there's 12, Steve just said. Oh my gosh. So this is huge. So you get 12 cuts, which is fantastic. So here you can kind of see it's these tans and whites, blues, navies. It's beautiful. There are different patterns to it. There are some that are more of a, it's not solid, this one. It has kind of a shadow play to it. There is a solid cream in this one. There's this kind of kind of a taupey, darker beige with some little dots on it. Oh my goodness.
There we go.
Steve just turned the computer on and we're getting a little back.
There's more than this 12 in the collection,
Right.
so it'll be an assortment of these blues and those colors.
Perfect.
In there.
Thank you, Steve. Yeah, in fact, I see another one underneath, and it has a couple different ones from here. But it'll all be these colors, all from this collection, and they're really nice to work with. So
the other thing I forgot to
we got
mention
Steven here.
is that the 10% credit back is still turned on.
Oh,
So-
so Merry Christmas to all of you. This is great.
It's Black Friday. We're extending it for today, so it's still on. So
Okay.
anything you purchase today during Tiffany's show earns that 10% credit back. So, yep,
Wonderful. So an extra 10% off, or is it 10% off or 10% back?
10% credit back.
Credit back. Okay, so then you can use it for a future purchase. So wonderful. So this is the collection we're going to use today. And what I was saying is you're going to cut whatever size you want as your squares, and then whatever you want for your backing piece are going to be a 1/2 inch smaller. So these are 5-inch square. So we're going to go ahead and cut our background at 4.5-inch squares. You will not see this when your pillow is done. So it doesn't really matter what you use. I like to use something kind of neutral if I have lighter colors. And because this does have these light colored pieces, even though I'm going to have polyfill, so I'm going to get this fuzzy stuff, is going to be in there, I still like my backing to be something that isn't going to show through. So you probably don't want, big polka dots of white fabric with black if you're using a lighter color. So, all right, I'm going to move our pillow out of the way, and then we'll cut these at 4.5 inches. We're going to go ahead. I was going to do a 4x4 pillow, but we could even just do a little 2x2 to give you an idea so that we're not using up all your time, because we have some other fun stuff to show you today. I walked in and there was another fantastic book that Gloria had found that I want to show you before the end. Oh, here we go.
Is this project in any of the books we're showing? The instructions
It is not.
So, we're just
so
doing
this
it.
is not in any of the books. If this is something you're like, okay, I really just am having a hard time following along with this and how to do it, let me know. I can always try and come up with some instructions. It's a pretty simple one, and we may even be able to find it online pre-done.
You just did it out of...
Well, not totally. So Steve asked if I just kind of made this one up, and I didn't. And I had mentioned this when I did the baby blanket. There is a designer, and her design company is called Lo and Behold. So L-O and Behold. And she did a tutorial on doing an ombre puff quilt. And she did a fantastic job of teaching it very simply. And so the way I learned how to do it was through her. But again, if if you're like, hey, I really would like something written, just let us know and we'll get you taken care of.
I think we do better with video instruction anyways.
Yes, I do too.
So that's, yeah, rewatch the video, then that'll be good.
1, 2, 3, 4.5. I'm just double checking my math. So again, our squares are 5" by 5". So double checking there, it's 5 by 5. And then I'm doing 4.5" here. Now I just grabbed these out of our remnants downstairs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, perfect. This just happens to be really close. I only need to cut off a smidge, so it was 9 inches. All right, so we'll go ahead and get these cut down into squares. And it's nice because you can just stack these on top of each other and get those 4.5" squares. All right. I keep double checking my count because every so often I cut it wrong and then I get frustrated because I have all these cuts not quite right. 3, 4, and well here, you know what, if I move this up, you could probably see a little better. So I'll move it up there. There we go. So I'll do it up here outside of the handle. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4.5 is right there. So we're all lined up. Okay. What's that?
That's what they see right up there.
Oh, okay.
That was a good shot.
So you can't see my head at all. Perfect. All right.
So we used to have just one camera that we used to run the shows from. Now that we have PJ adding to our filming process here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cameras in this room now. So
Yes.
we can get views from every angle.
So for those of us who struggle with the whole having their picture taken thing, maybe it's slightly overwhelming, but that's okay. I kind of gotten over that a little bit with the show, I have to admit. I still don't like my picture taken, but I can stand here in front of all of you and chit chat away. So, all right, let's see. All right, so we've got a bunch of these now. So this is really simple. We're gonna just go over to the sewing machine. I'm gonna show you here for a second, and then we'll go over there. So you're gonna take one of your smaller pieces, and then you'll take one of your big, and you're gonna line up the corner. And when we go to sew, we're gonna start here. You'll sew in 1/8 of an inch. So you'll just go in 1/8 of an inch, and you'll stitch just 3 or 4 stitches down. And then you're going to take the corner at the opposite end, and you'll match it up. Not sure if you can see it. I don't think we have the above camera now, but so you'll match up that corner. Are we on? Okay, so you're matching up. So this corner is stitched. This one I am just holding there, and then you'll push this up. And what I like to do is just sort of push it up with my finger, and then you'll fold down with the other, somewhere near the middle. Like I just noticed mine was pretty far off. And then it'll fold down. So now you've started stitching there. That's held and folded. So you'll just stitch the rest of the way down, again using 1/8 of an inch. You'll turn and you'll do the same thing. You'll go down a couple stitches, match up that corner, fold it down, and stitch. So we're going to go ahead and move over to the sewing machine. And I think what I'll do is I think I will just do a 2x2 block for you guys rather than doing a whole pillow. Does that seem right, or do you want to see a whole pillow? The whole pillow will probably take us a good half hour. Doing a couple is only like 10 minutes and we can get into our other good stuff. What do you think?
Yeah, give us a good taste of it, and then
move on?
Yeah, I think.
All right, so let's pick our favorites here that we think will go nicely together. Let's see, I'll get myself some blues. I'm in a blue mood, I think, today. All right, so we got all our blues there. And then I can finish more at home later because they are a bit addicting. They go very fast. All right, so we're gonna move over here. All right. So again, I'm just matching up that corner. All right. let's see. So I'm just using 4 and a number 4 stitch, and then I'm using just the 2.5 stitch length, which is just the default. And again, I'm going to go with an 1/8 of an inch seam allowance. So I'm just going to move that over just a smidge. I do like to knot the end because we are going to be stuffing these, and when we do, we want to make sure that that stitch doesn't come loose on us. So go in just a few stitches and then match up that corner just like that. And then, like I said, I like to just kind of push it up with my other finger and pull that side down, and then off we go. Just stitch all the way down. And one more stitch. All right, give it a couple stitches. Match up that corner. Anyone saying anything interesting? Any questions or anything? All right, everyone's quiet out there. Now, when you do this, you're only going to stitch 3 sides. You want to leave one side completely open. Again, we knot on there. So there's our first puff completed. So we've gone all the way around. We have 3 that are pinched on there, and then this end is open. So I'm going to do these other 3 really quick, and then I'll show you how we connect them all. So again, lining up at the beginning.
It's like a pierogi.
It does a little bit, doesn't it? I think Steve's hungry.
Some people don't know what pierogies are. We had to explain what pierogies were.
Oh, really?
No, I guess our pierogies aren't everywhere, but pierogies are a pasta pocket with potatoes inside.
Yeah, they're
Potatoes
like
and
potato
cheese.
ravioli.
Yeah.
I love potatoes, so I'm a big fan. So I know this has nothing to do with bag making, but I'm curious about other people out there. As far as Thanksgiving is in 2 days, so have you started your cooking and preparing? Steve, do you have anything you have to do, or are you cooking? Are you?
I'm just showing up.
I love it.
Someone asked what we're making, so I'm just going to zoom this out and just show them here. This is what we're working on.
Yes.
Is this little puff pillow.
Yeah, Jim does all the cooking for us, except for desserts. So, yes.
The pockets, it's not necessarily right sides together because the bottom fabric, the blue fabric below,
Won't show.
doesn't show.
Right.
So I guess they're.
So you could do it. You could do it either way. If you wanted to make this side be the wrong side, you could, or it could be the right, because this is going to get stuffed in here, and then these are all going to get attached, and then you'll be putting a backing on it as well. So this fabric will never be seen, and so I'm just going to make 4 of them. So I've got 2 more to do really quick, and then I'll show you what we mean by all that. And so,
You know what I am making though is I'm going to make those Janine Babic free pumpkin hot pads and take those with me to where I'm going. So I'll be taking. You can't eat them, but
no, but you're making something.
Yes.
That's a good idea for a hostess gift. Or host. I shouldn't assume hostess. That's just sort of the... I know, anyone else out there taking hostess gifts? I feel like those would be some good suggestions, because a lot of times those are good for quick, easy gifts as well. found these, you kind of, if you make a bunch of them, you get into a rhythm and they go pretty fast. I know I was doing them this morning and I think it only took me 10 minutes to do the 16 for the pillow, which is why I was a little late coming in this morning. I was like, oh shoot, I think I want to make one of these pillows for today's show. So
and again, the top square is 5 by 5.
I did 5 by 5, and then whatever size your top one is, you subtract a 1/2 inch for what your bottom square will be. So my top one is 5 by 5. My backing is 4.5 by 4.5, and it's right side up on your exterior fabric, your good fabric, and then the other just doesn't matter.
And this is just a little version of the puffy quilt, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And so I just thought the puffs went along with this year's kind of theme of the puffier bags and things that I've seen. So, and someone had asked about pillows and said pillows were really popular this year. So I thought, well, let's combine the best of both. And I thought these would be fun. And then I also have a bag sample that I made this week to show you guys. So there's a few things. That's why I thought maybe doing just a small version of this for our sample would be best.
Excuse me real quick, I'm gonna grab this.
Sorry, I borrowed your.
Moved over a little bit, so just keeping that lined up. And again, using an 1/8 of an inch. An 1/8 of an inch, excuse me, seam allowance. I'm going to move this back on here because I forgot to knot it. There we go. All right. So now we have 4 squares. You can see here. I'm going to move them so that all of them have their openings facing the right. And then you kind of decide how you want them to look. So my little 4 patch, I kind of like it this way. So I think I'm going to just leave it as is. So we're going to do 1 row at a time. So we're going to do this row first. So I'm just going to put them down like this. So they both have their opening on that side. This is the top, so I'm going to stitch right on there. Move that over. So depending on how many you have in your row, you would do the entire row first, or column, however you want to word it. On here, we're going to do a 1/4 inch seam to attach the two, and that'll enclose those seams from before. I also like to knot when I do this at the beginning and the end. And I could see this being done in so many different ways. Like my kids love these puffy pillows. When I had the baby quilt at home, they were constantly pushing on it. So color coordinating a pillow for their rooms, I think they would really enjoy that. So I've done the first column. So I'm going to ask PJ to help me out.
Sure.
Right over there is some polyfill. Will you just grab me that little fuzzy, looks like a cloud? Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, so we've got just our polyfill here. And you just want to be kind of consistent, but it doesn't have to be exact in how much you put in it. I like to kind of just put it in my hand and squeeze my fingers. And then if there's extra that's out of my fingers, I pull that off and I just stick with basically a handful. So if you want something more exact, you could fill like a little Dixie cup. You could, you know, if just a little bowl or something. So I'm going to fill the top one first, and then I'm going to start up at the top. I'm going to stitch in just a little bit using an 1/8 of an inch seam, and I'm going to do just like I did before. We're going to put the little pinch in there, work our way down. When we get to here, we're going to stop, fill it, and complete this row. So Again, we're going to start at the top and 1/8 of an inch. All right, give it a little knot. And a few stitches just to get it started. All right, so again, get that little pinch in there. And if that polyfill is getting in your way, just kind of push it over to the far left. All right, and go down to the end here. And then again, we're going to do just our little handful. And I just take off that excess. And in it goes. So move that all the way over. Okay, 1/8 of an inch. And we're just going to go a few stitches in and then get our pinch in there. And when we get to the end, we're going to just give that a quick knot. All right, so our first row is done. Look how cute our puffs are. So we're going to make our second row now. Do it the same way we did before as far as connecting them. So this is our top, our bottom. So here we go. And you don't have to line up the pinch. You just want to line up the corners and stitch across, again using 1/4 of an inch seam allowance on this part. And give a little knot. And then off we go. And this is just straight. We've already pinched it. And another little knot. Cut that. Oh no. So here's where I made a mistake. I thought I had them lined up already when I did it, but I didn't. And so I have an opening on the right, which is what I want, and I have an opening on the bottom. So because this is such a small one, I can get away with not fixing it the right way. I can just do this and it'll work. So what we're going to do, we're going to assume that I did it right and that this side is open. And we're going to put these two together. And so we've got, this is our open side over here. This is already closed. So we're going to just match these up. I do on this like to match my seams. And so I'm just matching those up. They fold right into each other. And I'm going to just put a little pin in there. And so just a little pin right there so that we're all lined up and it stays matched up. And then we're just going to start up at that corner. And again, you're going to stitch on the side that is not open. So this is the open. You want to keep that open side open. And here we go. So again, this is going to be a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Put a little knot in there. All right, and here we go. I'm going to stitch all the way down. Now I don't want to hit the pin, so I'm going to kind of make sure everything's lined up really carefully, and I'm going to just pull it out right here because I'm right at that seam, and then finish going down to the end. Again, 1/4 inch seam allowance, making sure my corners are lined up. There we go. All right, and then a little knot. All right, so then what you do is you just put your polyfill in here. Now, if they didn't have such a small one and this wasn't the end square, I would have had to have taken out that seam, stitched this one, and left this one open. But because of how small this one is, we can get away with what I did and just leaving it. So, all right. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to stuff the top one, just like we did before. It's just that now it's connected to another one. We're going to start at the top And again, use an 1/8 of an inch seam allowance on this. Put a little knot in the top. And off we go. Get a few stitches in, and then we'll put that little pleat or pinch, whatever we want to call it, in there. There we go. All right. So I'm going to just go ahead and go down to the end, even though I'm going to have to go back and do this other side. So we're going to just go to the end, and then we're going to turn and do it just as if we did it the right way. So I'm going to get a little handful here. I have a little extra. And so we're going to just stuff that in this one. Push it all the way over. Go in a few stitches. And again, 1/8 of an inch. Make our pinch. And give it a little knot. All right, so now we have our little, very small miniature puff quilt. So it can be used as a little miniature pillow. So then what you will do is you'll put your backing on and put your pillow form in. So any questions? You can see they all matched up really nicely here because we used our pin.
Great explanation.
Well, thank you.
Puff quilt. Used that technique years ago with stuffing cotton balls in each pocket. Cotton balls.
Oh, that's interesting. That would give you definitely a good measurement. So, but anyway, they're fun. They give us that puff effect that's very popular right now. So I just thought, and again, you could use it for so many different things. You could make it into basically fabric and make like a storage bin. You could do it as a tote bag. You could do obviously pillows or blankets. They're just really, really fun. And I know it can be, it's a technique that's been around for a while, but I just thought it was kind of fun and current as far as what a trend is at the moment. And so, all right.
And we aren't concerned about lining up the pinches necessarily.
No, pinches don't need to be lined up. They come pretty close. Like this one's pretty, it's almost 1/4 inch apart, whereas these other ones are pretty tight. What we really want though is when we match up, when we're stitching, we want that to match up. So I'm actually quite proud of myse. I don't usually line up this well. So everyone please look. Remember
real close
this.
so they can see how good
really
it looks,
close,
yes.
please. That may never happen again.
Most people are like, don't look at my points.
I know,
Yeah.
but today I'm like, oh, look.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to show you some more fun things today. So I'm going to head over to the counter. So the back of the pillow, and my back, oh, there, I can see what I'm doing. So on the pillow, I just put a backing on. I sewed it on the front. You can kind of see here, it's just stitched in there. It's just an envelope one. I couldn't find the right pillow form, so I've got a little Thanksgiving guy in here. But anyway, I just thought it turned out really cute. And again, we have fabric for this one. We have the flannels. And then we have another one that I just think the fabric is so beautiful that I had to show it, because I also thought even if you don't want to make this project out of it, it would make gorgeous bags. And so, oh, are we selling already?
Well, I just put it in the bubble so they can.
So they
you know,
might as well.
Yeah.
All right, so on this, you will get 6 coordinated fabrics, I think, right?
Yes.
So we got 6 coordinated fabrics. So in here, I've got this white on white is the little reindeer. So it's, I'm going to show you the green one because it's really bright to see. So it's like this one with snowflakes and reindeer, but it's in white. So we've got the white, the green, and the red one. So here's the red one. So you can see all 3 of those are in this collection. So you get a ½ yard of each of those. And then in addition to that, I'm going to go ahead and set this right here. There we go. You get this red with the polka dots. So it's got little white dots, and it has red dots in there that are a little bit darker red than what's the background color. So, and then of course, these adorable little reindeer. So you get some of this, so you get a half a yard of that. And I just thought a half a yard of each one gives you enough fabric to kind of play with and do some various projects. Or just make a bunch of pillows. Here's another green. I don't know what these little things are. They kind of remind me of sparklers, but maybe they're ice crystals?
Pine.
Oh, pine is what Steve just said, and I would have to agree. Now that he said it, it is what it looks like. So, but I would never have guessed it. I'm thinking fireworks for some reason. So that's in the Reindeer Games collection. And so I have 2 people helping me in here today. This is awesome. Maybe I can get them to help me at home too. We got to get ready for Thanksgiving.
We'll be right over.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I think Steve is teasing me. All
Want to
right.
share that bundle too? While we're
Sure,
showing
might as
bundles?
well.
Yeah.
Do we want to do the flannel one because that's what we were using first,
I had it
and
in the
then my
bubble
fun one?
initially, but we can go back to it.
It's
Yeah.
okay. Here,
Yeah.
we'll do this. So this is the fabric that I am, I'm kind of obsessed with at the moment, and so you'll see there's a sample I made. In fact, I'll just show you. So I used our cane fabric. So see the cane fabric? I used it in this cute little, it's like a little phone holder. So it's got the little strap. You could make it longer. You could also make it adjustable. I just did it just as a stationary size. And so in here, so this is a Sally tomato pattern. It's called Sophie, and it's one of the really simple beginner-friendly projects. They are quick. I'm not lying to you. They're very fast projects, but it has a little snap closure. Inside, they did 2 little card holders, so you can put in your Gloria Horn gift card in there so that you always have it with you. The strap goes across, but I used, it's not a lot that's in there, but I used this fabric from this collection that I love so much as a lining. Now the pattern didn't call for a lining, so that was something I just added. Very simple to do though. So fun little project. So you may have some scraps if you got some of this fabric before. If you didn't, we do have the fabric back in stock right now. So that cane fabric is in stock. It's, I believe, by the yard. And so we can have Steve put it in there for you if you want on today, or PJ if he wants. But I'm going to show you the fabrics from this. This is called, I think, Desert something. I was going to look up and see if I can see it, but I can't. But it comes with, I think I picked 6 different fabrics. So there's this kind of watercolor fabric, and it's got like these greens and teals and blues, and I love it. It's so pretty. This is
kit is this?
Desert 6. It's like a 6.5 yard. I thought Steve put it up already. Did he not?
Yeah, I think he did.
Okay.
I'll switch to the patterns itself, and then.
And I
Okay.
apologize, those of you watching, these are not the right cuts. These were at my house, and so I've used parts of them already. So you can see this one, I only have a little tiny bit, but you will get a half a yard of each one. So this is the fabric I used to line it, and I just think this is so beautiful. So I'm gonna put that with that. This is a fun one, a little different. It almost gives me the vibe of like agates and rocks. I know my older son was always really into rocks, so we did a lot of rock hunting when he was younger. He just mentioned the other day, I'm from Oregon, and one year we did all along the Oregon coast and went to Agate Beach, where you can go and you can find just quartz and agates all over the place. And he brought up how that's one of his favorite places in the world that he's ever gone. And this kid has been everywhere. He's been to Spain and Portugal and Italy and Costa Rica, and I mean, just a lot of places. And but Agate Beach in Oregon is one of his absolute favorite places. So anyway, so here's this beautiful tan color. Again, kind of has that watercolor kind of feel to it. Just really nice. Another great fabric here. It's got these little blocks on it in all these different colors. I'm going to open up a little more so you can get a better feel for it. But look how beautiful that is. I just think that's really cool looking. So, put that down there. Move my little bag. Am I running out of room? Sorry. I'm like,
The overhead's nice because you can see them all together.
All right, and then this is the last one in this collection. So it's a cream background, and then it's got these beautiful kind of turquoise blue flowers. So you can see there just how pretty that is. And so those are all the fabrics that come in that 6 half-yard bundle. And so, all right.
You want to get a close-up of it?
Sure, whatever you want to
Let's
do,
try
and then
it.
I can move on to the next one.
Let's try it.
I don't
do
know if
like
people, I was trying to
a
read
quick pan across.
comments.
See.
and I'm just seeing solds, which is wonderful. I'm glad you guys like it. So
No questions there.
I'm sure there's some sort of questions in there. Oh, so Barbara just asked if they're for a special project. So it's not necessarily a special project, Barbara. I just did a puff pillow, and we did a little demo on it. But these are some suggested fabrics for this. But also this one in particular, I think would be beautiful for a lot of different bags and things. And because it's a current favorite collection of mine here at the shop, I decided to share with you. So nothing necessarily specific, just thought you guys would like it. So hopefully you do. All right, I'm gonna kind of just mountain this up. I'm gonna throw it in my bag because this is from my personal stash. Well, it's kind of my personal make sample stash, but I'll take that back home. So again, this bag, do we want to do that, or are we moving on to the other bundle? I guess we didn't do the other bundle.
We can put it back up in the bubble. Yeah,
Sure.
let's do it and talk about it.
So we talked about this already as far as you're going to get 8 different fabrics from this collection. They are all flannels. They're in these beautiful like navies, light blue, light cream, and tan colors. There's stripes, there's plaids, there's this really neat design here, but each one could be different. So there's this kit here, and then I can see another one over here. I'm going to grab it to show you. Be right back. There are a couple different ones in here. So when you look at this one, even though, here, let's see, what's a good way to do this? Here we go. So you can see all these different colors, and some are the same, but some are different. And so it's really nice that you'll get a nice variety. They all go well together. And so we'll just make sure you get a beautiful set of these if you want to use those for something. So we also have those half-yard books. We showed you one last week about the bags. And so these collections would be perfect for that because they've got, or I guess they were, one was a two fat quarters and then another was half yards. So you'd be able to make all kinds of projects for those as well. And we're going to go through those books again just briefly today, but there's also a new one from the same author that Gloria brought in that I thought would be perfect for today's quick Christmas gift idea. So well, I have one here. Which one do we want to do? The half-yard winter?
Sure.
Okay. We might as well start with the new one.
Yeah, whatever you think.
Okay, so this is the new book, and it's called Half-Yard Winter Collection. And this was part of why I thought doing half-yard collections was a good idea, because then you would have coordinated fabrics and can make all kinds of fun things. So I went through here. I'm going to grab a cough drop really quick. Over my cold, but I still get just a little scratchy throat once in a while. And this is a lot of talking. So, all right, thank you for that. But anyway, so this has got all these great projects in here. I marked some of the ones that I liked. I didn't have Post-it notes, so I just used some fabric, some of the extra squares that I had cut for today. This one I thought was really neat. It goes along with our theme of Christmas pillows. How cute is this? So you just cut out those little leaves and sew them onto a pillow, onto fabric backing, and turn it into a pillow. I just thought that was really sweet. Did you see that one?
Oh, that's cute. Yeah.
Yeah. So Steve says it's cute too.
There's 40 projects in
Yes,
these books.
there's 40 half-yard projects for winter. And so I really like this one a lot. I might be making this one myself for at home. If I do and I get it done in time to show you guys, I'll bring it in. Here, I just thought these were kind of fun. Some little slippers. I'm sure lots of you have made slippers, but I never have, and I thought, oh, slippers, that's a good idea. So my boys love throwing slippers on, meandering through the house. They trash them, so making some for them that are quick and easy is kind of a nice idea. Last week you seemed to really like that zipper pouch that we made, the zipper organizer. And I'll show you that again. I was going to grab it, but I'll wait. In this one, there's this really cute, it's a jewelry roll. So it has all kinds of pockets. I'm going to flip the page so you can see. So when you look in here, you can see all the different pockets that are going into that. And so I just think that's such a great, and then it just rolls up down here. So it's such a great, even though this says jewelry, it could be used for so many different things. And so let's see, what else do we have in here that's marked? Oh. My husband is calling me. I guess he doesn't realize we're on the show. So in here, she did a winter window pillow cover. And I thought this was kind of interesting. I had shown you, it's kind of like a simpler version. And that's part of why I brought this in, because this is the cathedral window that was pretty time intensive, but it was a lot of fun to do. But if you wanted to do something similar, this is kind of a fun, it gives more of a slit opening to what's behind it. And so it kind of a little peek. So I thought that might be kind of a fun way to do that. All right, let's see. What else did I tab? This I thought was really neat. So this part here is called Winter with the Kids. And I didn't count the number of projects, but she's got these really fun projects to do with kids. So they're very simple projects, but they're not, I feel like sometimes kid projects are more like glue things on and fold paper. And I thought these were well thought out. So she has this the robin bunting, which is really cute. And I thought you could do all red as well and have cardinals. You could do doves, all kinds of different birds. Or, you know what? Thanksgiving is in a couple of days. This could keep those kids busy as they're waiting for dinner. So it could be kind of a fun one. Although I don't know if we can get you the book in time for Thanksgiving. I'm sorry about that. Some Christmas little gnomies. So kind of a fun, and the way they do it is really simple. So it's a really easy little gnome. So all of these are done in like a really simple way. Here's little gift bags. So really sweet the way they put, excuse me, just cut out the little snowman and his little hat. And then just very simple stitching on there. And so here's a little tree. So again, I just thought these were some really great, simple projects. Here's a little hat that you make to put on the back of your chair. I'm showing you kind of everything. I promised to stop with every little thing. And then I did really like this little snowman wreath. I thought that was sweet with all those little puffs. And so, not very fabric oriented, but very cute. So, all right, so I think that's most of this one. So this again is called the Half Yard Winter Collection. Lots and lots of great projects in there. I really liked that it had those kid projects as well. I think those would be a lot of fun. Oh, okay, so that's okay, you're good. This was one of my favorite books from that I've seen. I haven't made anything yet from it, but I told you about it last week. And in there are 12 bag/purse sets. So like, for example, on here is kind of like a zippered, almost like a computer bag, and then this really nice wallet that goes with it. So it has similar styles of things that go together. These little roses, they did a little kind of a tote bag and then a little zipper bag that went with it. My favorite one in here, let's see. Well, you know what? The dog one is one of my favorites, that one, because look at this. It also has a little luggage sleeve on it. So it's just really well thought out. I should just look for my tabs. This bag I thought was really neat. It's the one it converts. So you can see the base purse. So it shows just the base purse, but then if you want, the lining can stretch out as well.
See, that's Half Yard.
This is Half Yard Bags and Purses.
Bags and purses. Okay, I had the wrong one up.
Oh no, what did you have up?
There we go.
All right, so be careful. We had the wrong thing in the bubble. So what I'm showing you is half-yard bags and purses. And so,
Sorry about that.
no, it's okay. I'm glad you caught it so we can tell everyone. Anyway, it just has some really fun, cute projects in it. And again, here's the backpack and the little clutch. I really like the beach one too. It's on the front. So this, it's a bucket bag as well as a small drawstring bag that they put together. So you could obviously mix and match things to different things. I just like how they also tried to coordinate sort of the style of each one goes together. And so just a really great book. And again, you could use these various half-yard kits that I kind of put together for you. And so, what you got next for me? You want me to just grab?
Yeah, whatever you think you want to do.
So I'm going to take a moment away from the selling, and I'm going to show you some other pillow ideas and just some ideas. So Joni, I believe, had done a tutorial on this, although it's very simple, and it's a star pillow. And why I want to show you that is if you look at the Pottery Barn advertisement and you look at the cover, they have two different star pillows. So one is this beautiful plaid down here, and another is made out of cuddle. And I just think these are so fun. And if you go to Shannon Fabric, to their website, they actually have a free pattern just called Star Pillow. So you can make your very own and have a free pattern for that. So I wanted to make sure you saw that. And on here, I thought these were some really cute little pillows. I'm thinking I may try and make the gingerbreads, or I may end up getting lazy and go in and buy it because I'm sure there's a coupon in here somewhere. But wanted to show you some of these ideas too, because those gingerbread, there's a little boy one too, that, because I have boys, I'm always, but look at that little boy, he's so darn cute. But yeah.
Get a close up of it if it's something small.
Oh, okay. Well, here's the little gingerbread girl. So I'm trying to see if the lights. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, they're from Pottery Barn and really cute. So they have a wreath pillow on here too. So we saw that other one. So this gives you another style of it where they did a cream like linen background and then stitched on the leaves. So did decorative stitching. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of show you that as well. And then do we want to go back and do the books?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm going to move these ones we've already done. So, all right, how about the zipper pouch? Because that's right on top for me.
Sure.
So last week I showed you the zipper pouch book. And in there was this adorable little bag that I made. It has this bow on it. I debated on this being our tutorial for this week. I don't know if you're interested or not. It's fairly simple, but we could certainly do that if we want another nice, easy project for next week. But in here, there are 14 pouches and bags, and it comes with zippers. So it also comes with 3 different zippers. And some of the pouches that are in here, there's obviously this one with the bow. Here it is in another colorway. There's the little triangle bag. Simple pouches, but they did things to decorate them. So put on some of the ruffles. There's also a very squared, boxy one. The pencil case style. I'm trying to think if there's any others that were just really unique. There's the half moon pouch, which is pretty cool. I think you could put straps on that and make a really cute, like crossbody fanny pack style bag. They have, so here they are with the little ruffles on them. All right, I think that's most of the ones in here. The little pencil pouch. So again, 14 different pouches, and this one is included in there too, that pattern. So. And then the next one, you want to do take 2 fat quarters, bags and purses?
Yep.
All right. So this one is one that I loved. Here's all of my little notes on here. My goal is to get the purse organizer tried this next week. I don't know if that's something you guys would be interested in. If I can get that, if you want, we could maybe do that as our tutorial next week. But this is the book that also had this organizer in it. So we had put sewing paraphernalia in here last week. I had done that quilting in the center that Steve and Joni both really liked. And then again, it just zips all the way around. And it's just great because you could put anything in there. You could, if you have a chocolate lover, you could put some chocolate in there for them so that they could have a nice little stash. And so it could be makeup. It could be, like my son does painting. He could use it for his painting supplies. So, but again, that's a fun one that's in this book. Here's that purse organizer in the purse. Let's see. This little bag, I think is so cute, this little clutch. So I'm hoping to make that. I'm actually thinking about making this out of a metallic silver crocodile. And we actually have some fabric to show you. And so you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. I may have shown you before. We have a big bag that I had made before that was out of that fabric. There's that organizer. A bottle tote. So just lots of great projects. So this has 16 sewing projects. On the front, you can see that clutch. There's a tote bag here. And again, these all use 2 fat quarters or less. So it's really nice so that you can get a lot of projects out of these. So you figure when you're getting these half yard cuts, that's 2 fat quarters per piece of fabric. So, so you'll be getting a lot of fat quarters, so to speak, out of those as well. So, all right.
Bernadine asked, does an actual book fit in there? Which one is it?
Oh, into this?
Depends what size your book is, I guess.
It does depend on what size your book is, but you could definitely modify it and make it bigger if you wanted. And so it at the very least shows you the technique, and then you could just, you know, if you wanted it to be taller and wider, you could always be like even for this, to show this book, I could say, all right, I need another, from the zipper, if I went 2 more inches, I'd have a little extra room, and going up another 2 inches. So you double that because you want both sides when you cut your fabric, because it's one big piece. And so you would just be able to, let's say this is, well, let's just measure it. So on here, our fabric was 16 inches, but to accommodate this being another 2 inches longer, we would want 2 inches on either side. So move it over 2 here, and we know we need to go 2 inches. So we would go to 20 inches long. And then on our width, or our height, excuse me, we know we wanted to add another 2 inches. So right now, our height, we'll go down here where our 1 is at. Our height is 10 inches, so we would go up to 12. So we would end up doing a 12 by 20 cut on the exterior and the inside, and just make sure we adjusted our pockets as well. So very much doable to adjust. This is just a great tool, the book, as far as like getting you at least a basic start. So it's like, okay, I know how to make this size, now I can adjust from there. It's just like if you decided, like in here is this elastic. Well, you could move it to another place. You could do fewer or more stitches across there for openings. You could add another pocket over here. So you could do anything you want, your bag. All right, so that's that one. Any other questions? I'm assuming.
Any hoop projects in there? Any hoop projects, maybe just in general?
Let's skip in the hoop projects.
The only thing I had shown these lovely people was this one here, and it was an Emily Scott, and it's an older one that we had, but we had the pillow here, and I just thought it was a great idea. So it's called 3 Pillows with Santa. I think Steve is scrambling. I'm sorry, Steve.
Put it in the bubble.
To put it in the bubble for you guys. But I just think this is such a beautiful, beautiful pillow, and the way it's stitched out. But you could also, you could cut out the pieces and just stitch it on. You could do a straight stitch applique. You could do any kind of applique you wanted to put it on there, and I just think that would be really sweet. But again, this one comes with Santa, just his head. It comes with Santa with I Believe. It comes with a reindeer and a little tree. So all of those patterns are in there. And so that would be a cute pillow, I think. Very simple. I can show you. Do you want to show them? Should we show them that one or no?
Let's see. Let's,
I'm just throwing stuff out that I
that's
find
okay.
in the
We're
studio.
going to put this
Poor
in
Steve.
the bubble. So we just put this in the bubble, and
Oh.
then I think we had a question about what size your zipper was on your pouch.
Oh, you know what? Let me look it up in the pattern. I'm not sure. I know I started with a 30-inch because that's what I had on hand, but I don't know what it actually called for. So, let's see. Oh, here it is. So it calls for a 28-inch zipper. So it calls for a 28 to make that. So if you were going to make it bigger, now there is a pretty decent tail on here, and so you do want some, but you probably wouldn't need that much. So it could have probably been as small as, and it goes all the way up, it probably could have been as small as like a 26. So if you were to extend it two inches, so you would have 2, 4, plus going up to, so you would need 6 more inches. So you would need 32 based on that, so at least a 32-inch to make it as big as this book, if that's the size book you wanted to cover. So, but just for this was, they called for 28. So.
And this was a really popular pattern that we did. We put the faux fur on his face, and then we used velveteen for his hat. But we've been doing this one for a couple years, and I think everyone in my family got a pillow like
Did
this.
they?
Yes, yeah, yeah.
I don't have one yet, so I guess, you know, I may have to get to work.
Next year.
Maybe. Woohoo. All right, so I wasn't trying to fish for it. I meant more for me to do it. I wouldn't complain though. All right, so this one's called Snow Sweethearts. And so since you asked for embroidery, I wasn't going to do these, but it comes with, it looks like 3 different designs. So you have you have one that has long eyelashes, one with a kind of a little beanie hat, and one with a top hat. And then you've got also the kind of like a snowflake star on there. And so,
And this is the same designer who does all of the edge-to-edge quilting that we've been using, Amelia Scott. So her patterns stitch out really nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. Thank you. Alrighty.
Karen had a question up there.
Oh, let's see. Oh, someone wanted to know if we were going to do the large reversible canvas bag. If that's something you guys want, I could certainly do it. It's a simple project, and so we could definitely, I could add it to next week if you want. In fact, I wanted to tell you, I'm glad you brought up the canvas bags, because last week when we were putting the canvases in, there was another canvas item we had sold for the tree skirts, and it was a bigger piece. It was a 60-inch piece. And so when we put the pricing in for the yard of canvas last week, because we were being quick, we put in that price for the larger piece. Those of you that ordered last week, we gave you an account credit, and there is a new price on it, so we have it available to you today.
It's
$17.95, I think.
$19.95?
I think it's
Right.
$17.95.
I have it said $19.95.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Steve just said it's at $19.95. I had the price wrong. I apologize. But again, it's a really nice, high quality canvas. It's the slub canvas, so it's got that great texture to it. And it is, I believe, 60 inches wide. So I guess we could show that to you now.
Sure.
Should we do that? I feel like we bounce around a little bit, but that's okay.
I want to start with.
I've got a cream with a black dot.
Okay.
So this is a cream with a black dot. So it looks like you can see it pretty good. Should I do anything different? Sure. We need to cut a piece of this because it's rather heavy. I mean, Steve moves it like it's, you know, a loaf of bread, but me on the other hand, I'm like, oh my goodness.
These are heavy, these canvas rolls.
Thanks for saying it.
It's slub canvas, so it has
is.
like some texture to it too.
Yeah, it has great texture. It's kind of like a heavy-duty linen vibe. So you get kind of that linen woven look and feel, but then it's durable. And it's very washable. The manufacturer, this is the one that they make this for the flooring mats that we had the kits for. So it's the same canvas. So it's a really high quality canvas. I think you'll really enjoy working with it. And so, I don't know what this one's called, but it's...
This is called Ira Ink Slub Canvas.
So, Ira Ink. Alrighty. So we'll get you another one now. So I've got this blue. Just slide in on that. All right, we're just going to let Steve do the heavy lifting. Here we go. Thank you.
And this has got to be Cecil in Commodore Blue.
Okay, so this is a really pretty, I would call it like a royal blue, and you can see just all the texture of all the shapes going around. So just really, really a nice blue. So if you're a blue person, you will love this. It's really nice. It's kind of like a denim vibe as far as the blue, but maybe a hint brighter. But again, this is 60 inches wide, and then it is, so we're selling it by the yard. So, and obviously it's continuous, so if you want more than 1 yard, we can do that. And so.
And then someone mentioned this pillow back here.
Yeah.
It's a Deb Strain fabric from Moda from last year. So we just threw it in here as decoration, right?
Yeah. It was also like,
oh yeah, thanks.
if you have a panel and you're not sure what to do with it, panels can be really great for making
This was
pillows.
just for ambiance.
Yes.
It's not, we don't have it today, but Gloria's trying to get more. So stay tuned because we might be getting more of that. So, but that's, yeah, it was a Deb Strain Moda fabric from last year. So.
And I have seen some other things in the shop that are similar. And so I'm not sure. I haven't opened it up yet to see the similar fabric, but I'm hoping it's something that will work for that as well. That's part of why I grabbed it, because I thought we might. Thank you. I've just given up on lifting these. And so there we go.
We'll do the black one. It's called Destiny Shadow.
Ooh, Destiny Shadow coming up next. So it's a really nice charcoal color, and then it has these like this pattern of white kind of splotchy dots. And so when you kind of look at it all along, you can see like there's open spaces, and it kind of reminds me almost of like an old-fashioned like telegraph, the way it dot 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 dot. It's a really nice cool color. Got Steve playing me on the other side over here. But anyway, again, it has that texture because it's this beautiful slub canvas. Really nice weight to it. 60 inches wide. So really, really nice quality. So I feel like I'm on repeat on these.
It's machine washable, so if you need to wash it or anything like that, it'll wash just fine too.
Right. So it'd be really great for those reversible bags that I brought in last week. I think I took the sample out of my bag, but they are really easy to make. And
Did we have the other one in? I didn't see it.
Yeah, I have 4 of them.
You 4? I
this
might have
one
missed
we haven't done yet.
We did Cecil.
Oh, right up there. Okay.
Is there a lotus?
That's it.
That must be
This one here.
Italian.
All right.
So it only takes a yard to do a rug, correct?
Oh, I don't know.
The rugs, the rug kits were, it was 2.5 yards were put into those rug kits of this fabric. If you were buying the rug kit, but this is the fabric by itself.
Okay, so to get the right color on the iPhone, I've had Gloria put her hand in so that we can get like a reference of like some skin tone.
Okay.
There you go. So.
Oh,
'Cause
interesting.
It kind of like wants to autocorrect.
But if it has a hand in there, it doesn't do that.
Yeah, and it gives you kind of a good idea of like what the real colors are anyway.
So anyway, it has like a really pretty turquoise color in there, and then it has like this denim blue, and then a white color. I'm trying to make sure my hands stay in there. I feel like I need cream though. I'm like, oh, my hands look so dry. I need to move them out of the camera. So, but it's really pretty, and this is my favorite one. It just has this great movement to it. Just really, really a nice one. And so, oh, Steve's bringing the rug in. I think we're going to show you the rugs too, because those are definitely quick projects that you can make and gift to people. And so, but anyway, this one's really pretty.
Do we have any rug kits to show?
I'm getting them right now.
Steve is making that happen. And so, all right, I'm going to move this over. Oh, geez. I got it. I do. It wasn't pretty, but I had it. So, do you want to pull up the crocodile while he's pulling up, finding the rugs? So, this fabric, we just got it. So I had shown you this bag before, and it is a silver metallic crocodile. Let's see if this side shows up any better. So I used the Brooklyn pattern. This is the large version to make it. But this fabric, like I said, is in, there we go. I think it's, I'm trying to get it to not have shine to it. There we go. Maybe? Nope. There. How's that? I think that shows up pretty well. So you can see the pattern. And again, it does have a shine to it, but it's just a really fun fabric. It's, I believe, 52 inches wide, so it is a wider one. And I think it looks gorgeous with this is the robin's egg faux leather that we have. We sell that. We have it by the half yard. We may have it by the yard right now as well. So if you get more than one, we can do contiguous at the moment, or continuous. So anyway, that is our silver crocodile. So metallic silver. But anyway, it's just like I said, it's just a really fun fabric. I think I'm going to use this, I mentioned before, to do that smaller clutch. I just think this would be really cute in it. And so, all right. And move this back because I think Steve is ready with the rugs. Or at least we can show you one of the rugs.
There it is.
All right. So this is the Christmas tree one. How cute is this? So it's got these fun little whimsical patches on here making the tree, and then the star on top. And again, this rug is completely washable, so it's easy to maintain. The backing doesn't have is the same fabric, and there are various ways you can keep it from slipping. You can use a rug, one of those rug. They're like foam that you can put underneath so it doesn't slip. I know in the past I have used puffy paint and just put a few dots around on rugs, and that has also stuck to keep it from sliding around. But such a cute pattern, and so and a quick, simple one. So there's just a little bit of quilting that happens in it to put the pieces together. So you can see it was just done basically through the I think she did it on each of the white lines. When she did it, yeah. So she just followed those white lines to do her quilting, and then and that was done after putting these pieces on. So that sort of helped keep those pieces on there too. And I love how she used the heavier weight black thread, so you can really see how that is applied on there.
Yes.
And
Yep.
so, all right.
Is the rug fabric treated with anything? I don't.
Oh.
You know, fabric has some sizing in it when it first comes, so it feels like there is like something to it. But they said when we went to Quilt Market, they said these rugs are machine washable. The fabric is very washable, and you could always Scotch guard it if you wanted to.
People were walking all over it too.
Yeah.
Like they didn't look worn at all.
No. Yeah.
So.
And it's funny because when we were there, people didn't want to walk on them, but
Right.
I stepped all over them. So.
I walked on them too because
Yes.
she told me to. She was like,
Yes.
"Go walk on it."
Yeah.
She's like, "I want people to walk on it."
And they're big too. They are 52 by 34.
Wow.
Yeah.
So 52 by 34. So again, the kit comes with 2.5 yards of the background fabric, and then it comes with the fabrics for the trees.
And
so-
they wanted us to sell the pattern separate, and it was a digital download, and we didn't want to sell them separate. They only come with the kits. Is the only way you can get the pattern, and they wanted us to sell it at an additional cost, and we didn't want to do that. So
we
we're
just
including the
packaged it
pattern,
all.
and we're printing it for you. instead of a
Perfect.
digital download, because it's nicer having the
So,
printed.
and look at this one. It has all these little
instructions.
holly leaves, which are so cute. I do think it'd be fun to have a contrast thread on these, like we're on the tree. But really, like I said, all this fabric comes with it. So you've got these really cute fabrics for the little holly berries and the holly. So just kind of a really sweet modern vibe to it. And so, and again, just stitching was done. Oh, I don't see the stitching there, but stitching was basically done along the plaids there. And so, really cute. 2.5 yards of this. And again, it's 52 inches by 30, oh, I've already forgotten, by 32. So, nice big rug. All right. So that's those. Are there any other rugs?
Just these two for right now.
Perfect. So just those two. All right. So I don't know if I showed these patterns yet. So I want to show, can I show them these? So the first one is Sophie. I know I showed you the bag. I just don't know if we had the pattern when I showed you. So here's that Sophie bag again. So this is the one that I did it as just a certain length, but it's the perfect size for just your basics. So you can throw your phone in there. Fits just perfect. And then there's just a couple little card holders that are in there. So you can put like your driver's license and a little credit card, Gloria Horn gift card, all in there, and then it just snaps right up. So just a really nice, simple bag. And again, if you made this bag with us or just got the fabric, then you probably have some scraps left over, so you could have a little coordinated bag as well. So super cute. I don't know if we want to put the cane fabric in there. I keep throwing things at these two as I go along. But again, the pattern for this is called Sophie, and it is part of the Sally Tomato, her basic like entry-level beginner patterns. And so it's a nice, simple pattern. And so, but again, you can also still get this cane fabric. It is in stock right now. We just got another shipment, so that can go out pretty quickly.
Look at that matching set.
I know, adorable, right? So, all right, that over here. Oh, speaking of matching sets, so I would be remiss if I didn't bring, I'm going to bring this back out, but look what I have that goes with it. Oh no, where did it go? Oh, I said I was going to oh, here we go. So remember when Ella came in on her birthday and she did her little project? Well, look what I have. So if you want to make Ella's little coasters to go with these pillows, how cute is that? So we've got backside on there, or we've got that. So just wanted to make sure we showed you the coordinated fabrics as well. All right, so back to the bag. Sorry, I get distracted easily. It's part of why we take so long. All right, Lucky Penny. Just the pattern. So the Lucky Penny pattern is a wallet. Again, it's one of the Sally Tomato beginner friendlies. And so I had made one out of the pearlized white faux leather, which we also just got in stock. So if you've been waiting, I came in early Friday morning. I was here at 8 o'clock Friday morning cutting those. So the shipping department has been getting everything packaged up and ready to go. So if you've been waiting for anything that has this fabric or the cane fabric, like kits, they are down there and either have already shipped or will be today, it sounds like. So anyway, the wallet, it has an opening up here in the top, and down here it has places for all the cards here, and even one up here. It has this it makes it really easy for sewing because it's just a little strap you can do across here. It gives you other options. So if you want something a little fancier or a little more of a challenge, you could put a clasp in on there. So they've got a couple ideas of being able to just sort of up your project a bit. But so that is the Sally Tomato Lucky Penny. Again, that's one of their basic patterns. And so, do you want to hand me the other Sally Tomato patterns and we'll do the easy ones? Thank you. So I'm going to just show you these other ones because we're looking for those easy projects we can make a bunch of. I think Gloria might be doing this one on IQ Designer. It's called Kelly. It's a really sweet little bag. It's a drawstring bag. On here, they show an example of it being done in basically a velvet, but then having a little bit of stitching to it. So I think she wanted to do something in IQ Designer. Because again, remember this year, there's been a lot of that like puffy stitching and things. So she wanted to show the quilting. But again, this one's called Kelly, and it's one of their basic patterns. I haven't made this one yet, but I really like it. I think I could see just something like that for when you go out to dinner. It's just cute and fun. So.
What if you just hold it up like right here so I can get
Oh, sure.
a close-up?
All right, so the next one is a drawstring bag, and it's called Burkett. And again, it's a Sally Tomato, one of their mini patterns that are a little more beginner friendly. And so it does have, what's kind of neat about this one, it has a zipper pocket in the front. So when you look at it, there's a zipper right here, which is kind of unique. I really kind of like that idea. And it's a kind of new technique if you haven't done it before. It has grommets on it. And so I know we haven't done grommets as a class, but so that one is called Burkett. So I'm going to steal that one. Here's another pattern that I think is really cute. It's called Scarlet. I'm going to read the back because I think it gives a description. So it's, let's see, tab closure with magnetic snap, tassel, interior slip pocket, comfortable shoulder strap, and darts to add depth. So that kind of gives you an idea of all the things that, there we go, kind of the things that you would be able to work on with that. So I just think this is a nice, it's simple, but it kind of has a level of elegance and a little more fun to it with that tassel and the flap that closes over it. And so I debated on that one for the crocodile bag as well. I think that would be a cute one. So we'll see what I come up with this week. So again, that one is called Scarlet.
Okay, here's. Okay, here.
Oh, are you just getting it up?
I think it's just, yeah.
Okay. So I could wait because we've got another one. So we've got this one. The next one is called Aurora. So there's, if we're on the big screen, I'll read it. It has slouchy sides, inside slip pockets, plural, so multiple pockets, that's nice. A zipper closure, boxed bottom, shoulder straps, and an adjustable strap. So this is 15 inches wide, 15 high, and 5 deep. So it's basically a tote bag that kind of takes on a little slouchier vibe on the sides. So again, that one's called Aurora. And again, these are all beginner friendly, simple bags. So if you're just getting into it, or if you have someone in your family or a friend that wants to get into bag making but wants to start off with a simple project, these are all really great ones for that. I know I have a girlfriend that she's been kind of pestering me to help her get into bag making a little bit. We went shopping and she bought, I think it's a noodle head pattern, which is great. But it was like a backpack with all these different pockets and straps all over the place. And I think the project's a little overwhelming for her. So I may have to recommend maybe a little Christmas gift for her is going to be one of these little patterns, and we can get started with these. So anyway, this last one we were just talking about is called the Aurora. And then the last one from this set of bags is called Ginger. And it has a flap closure, exterior zipper pocket, adjustable crossbody strap, interior slip pocket, and fits the Lucky Penny wallet. So that Lucky Penny wallet that we made, or that I made, will fit in it to give you an idea of sizing. So this is 3.5 inches high. Here, we'll go over here. 3.5 inches high by 7.5 inches wide to give you an idea of that. Oh, I guess up there is going to work. So anyway, that one is called Ginger. And again, that is another one of those beginner-friendly ones. So, all right.
These are all part of the Sally Tomato Beginner's Bag Trunk Show that we're going to feature in December.
Right, so in just another week.
No, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, it's coming up. That's part of why I wanted to do them, because I thought, we're going to have that coming up. And
we're going to sew together a sampling of the bags. We're going to pick out whichever patterns sold the most and kind of show
Oh,
those.
so
and go
did
from
you
there.
hear that?
So,
That's a little incentive to buy up, because whichever one you buy the most of, we're going to do. So push that sold button. All right. What do you guys want me to do next?
you want to look at the zippers? Or the
Sure, we can do zippers.
We're gonna do.
I can't.
Okay. Okay.
You can. Do you know how?
No, we can try it. I'll try it over here.
Yeah, a good idea.
Talk about these. Do we have a zipper I can try it on?
Yeah. I was trying it on this one earlier. So
Which is that one? That's the.
So this is the elevated everyday, and it comes with a yard of each of these zippers, including this white one with the antique gold. It comes with, here, I'll put it down here. And then, so we've got the gray with the nickel. We have the kind of peach and white with the nickel. It comes with the blue and white with the gunmetal, and then it comes with a dark navy with the antique. Oh, sure. You're welcome. So all of those, so you get 5 yards of zippers, and then you also get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15 of the zipper pulls. So this has circle ones, and it has neckties. And so just really, these are fun collections. So that one is called the Elevated Everyday. The next one is called Preppy, and it comes with, this is a navy with gunmetal, red and white with the yellow gold, this really fun green color with the silver, the peach and white, but this one is called Preppy.
Preppy, okay, that's fun. Preppy.
I just thought up. There you go.
Preppy.
Yep. And then it has the blue with the gunmetal as well. This is one of my favorites because it has, oh, it's all closed up, but it has the tassel zipper pulls, which are really neat. So I'm going to read to you what it comes with. It comes with 3 nickel heart pulls, 3 gold heart pulls, 3 antique tassel cap pulls, 3 gunmetal tassel pulls, and 3 gunmetal hearts pulls. So just kind of fun. I really like the tassel ones. It makes it a little easier if you want to make tassels. Just put them right in there, and it's done and attached. So that one is called Preppy. Oh. So Steve's going to do a little tutorial for us here in a moment. I tried to figure it out and I couldn't earlier, so I'm really excited to see how Steve does this. Really? He's showing off now. He's like, oh, it's just like this.
That was the first time. Let's see if I can do it again.
Okay, so now the next one is Hollywood, and this is kind of that glitz and glam zipper pack. So it's got this metallic silver with the antique on there, and then it's got black with the nickel. It has this beautiful like plum color with the gunmetal, this kind of Merlot color with the gunmetal, and then the metallic gold with the gunmetal as well. And then it comes with 15 pulls. So the pulls are, let's see, a nickel jewel toe. Oh, so these ones have the little mini diamonds in them. So it has 3 nickel ones with the diamonds. It has a gunmetal half cylinder, gunmetal with the little the diamonds in it, and then gunmetal with the donut pull. So all kinds of fun things. And so.
And they look like metal zippers, but they're the nylon zippers that you can sew through. And you get 5 different zippers, 1 yard of each one. You can make a lot of zippers. Plus the pulls are so nice and neat, the different styles and selection.
Right. It's really, they did a great job of putting these together. So this one is called Hollywood. So.
This is one of those products we were throwing elbows to get.
Oh, it was crazy.
Quilt Market, yeah. Quilt Market. So.
Yeah, no, we definitely, you know, I should have just coughed a little more. I could have just cleared the room.
Right. Yep.
I did not use my cold to our full benefit. All right, so this one is called Coastal. And just really, it does have a nice beachy vibe to it. We've got like the taupes color, so we've got like this taupey brown color with the gold. We've got the beige with the antique, blue and white with the gold, the blue with the antique, And then it has actually the sparkly gold with some silver. And then it has some really nice zipper pulls, of course. It has the bottle opener style. It's what they look like as bottle openers. It has a nautical pull, so it looks like a rope. So just some really fun zipper things in here. So that one again is coastal. And then the last one is spring. So it has 3 different striped zippers. So it has one that's kind of a royal blue with nickel. It has another blue and white with nickel, plain blue with the gold, the green with the gold, and then the peach and white with the gold. And the zipper pulls on this one are really sweet. It has clovers in it, and it has, oh, that's a good idea. So you can see a sample of stripes. Actually, this big bag has it too. So it has the green and white. I'm like, there we go. But anyway, the zipper pulls, it has gold flowers, gold donuts, and then gold clovers. So donuts, clovers, and hearts. It's very sweet, so or flowers. So really a nice collection of zippers. And you can see Corey made these. These are so adorable. So these are the clam up bags from by Annie's, and she used that striped zipper. I had used a striped zipper in this one to give you an idea just how fun they can be. They just add just another level to the bags.
And on Sally Tomato's website, her website is sallytomato.com. If you go to her website, you just type in like zipper bundle. All these zipper bundles are going to pop up. She's got some videos, some explanations about how to use them to have the best success and different things. So it's a good resource to know about, is her website as far as using these kind of zippers and things. So.
Right. So if you're a little nervous about that zipper by the yard, she does a good job. And then Steve is also going to do this little tutorial for us. And so, are you ready?
I'm ready to do the zipper jig.
Here we go. He's going to do the zipper jig. I tried to do it before class.
And you hurt yourself. No, I'm
I
kidding.
didn't hurt myself, but I was like, this isn't working for me. So I'm really excited to see what Steve comes up with.
The zipper jig
here.
sounds like a dance. So
It does. I want to see Steve dance. Who
We're
wants
not
to see
dancing today.
Steve
We're not
dance?
dancing today. So
Come
see where
on.
we at here with
We
the
need a little
zipper jig.
music.
I know, right?
All right. I'll quit fooling
No,
around.
you're okay. So we'll do it down here.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, here is this in the
So let's see. If I turn it this way, I might have to go from this side. So this the zipper jig has a spot for the size 3 zippers and the size 5 zippers. These are size 5 zippers. So you're going to take your tab here and you're just going to put it on the sides that you're working on. So we're on the 5 side, okay? And that just goes in like that.
I already see what I did wrong.
And then you're going to take, so I pulled one of the zipper, I just pulled it apart. So do that way. Okay. And then you're going to take, let's see where we're at, right there. You're going to take the one side of the zipper. So this is the back of the zipper. So you want the teeth away from you. So you're just going to start it in like this. And this is just an extra hand for you. And then let's take the other side here. And you're going to start that one in there too. And then you're just going to take those tabs.
And you have the rounded side facing up.
Yes, rounded side facing up. And you're going to take those tabs and you're going to just, let's see, pull this back that way. There we go. Push this one in. And then there it goes. Just pull it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, it's super easy, guys. You're gonna love this.
Just pull it. And then, so they're like, I got them and they're like a little bit off there, but that's okay. Because what you're going to do, now that you have, oh, I pulled it all the way through. You're not supposed to do that. Because now we didn't do anything.
But it's so easy.
So
it's no big deal.
let's do it again. So we're just going to pull the zipper apart. And then you're going to put this one side in. Like that. You're supposed to keep the tab on there, not pull it the whole way through.
I think this, oh, yeah, no, that's the,
Right, zip. And then,
no, just one end is shorter than the
and,
other.
there,
That's what
and
I was
then,
trying to- it just goes right through.
and then take it off. So then now you have your zipper on. Okay.
And then you don't zip all the way off.
And then what you want to do is measure how long the zipper you need. So if you need, like, say, a 16-inch zipper, there's 16 inches. You want to go ahead and sew across this side here back and forth to close that off so the zipper doesn't open on this side. And then you'll want to just cut the length of the zipper that you need and then just sew it across there. So sew it across here and leave yourself a little extra, and then you have a contained zipper where your zipper's pull is not going to pull off. If you want 2 zipper pulls on this, so this side's done, then you would just start from the other way. Let's do another tab here. Where's those tabs there? This was the elevated.
Yeah, it's on the bottom, of course.
So if you want a double pull, so we have this side started and the zipper pulls facing the center that way. We are going to, I wonder if we can do this. Will it work out?
We're going to do a donut.
Will it work out?
I think what you do is you start this end again and put it on.
This way? If this one's facing this way?
Yep, because they have to go the same direction.
Then do this way, right? Because we want them to go this way, right?
You want them to be the same direction, so.
We want them to go like this?
Do they, or do they go?
I think they go like this.
Okay. I'm trying to see if I have a double zipper on anything, and I don't. Oh, maybe this. I do. You're right, they face each other.
They face each
I was
other.
crazy.
Okay. So
Sorry.
let's see if this will work. So we are going to.
I did say I couldn't get this to work earlier, so.
I don't know if that's going to work. We'll try
I
it.
think you have to go on this. Oh, no, you could go that end, right?
I'll try it. So we're going to put our zipper right there. And then, let's see. Feed.
He is correct. Okay.
He usually
Opposite.
is.
I think we're torn in the comments. We're 50-50. It's nope and correct. And
So-
yes, no.
That's I got this. So we'll work on that. I got the zip. So we'll work on that to get the 2 zippers on there because that'd be nice to be able to do 2 zippers. I'll be back. Not today, but another day. We'll work on
Another
that. Yeah. So stay tuned. Yeah. We'll talk about the double zipper. But hey, at least you get one on. So
That's right. That's right.
that's our the zipper jig. So
I wonder if you put them both on at the same time. You know what I mean? Instead of zipping all the way, if that would go quicker. or
keep
easier.
going. Maybe I'll figure something out
Yeah.
here. So yep.
All right. Well, thank you, Steve. I appreciate it. All right. So we got that figured out. All righty.
Let's see what else we got.
We have the pillow forms and we have the miscellaneous kits if we want to do them.
There's some pillow
So I did-
forms.
We have 2 different sizes here. I did a 16 by 16 pillow form and a 12 by 12.
We might not have those in.
Oh,
Okay.
Let's do something else.
want to do something else
Yeah,
while
we'll
we're
come back to it.
okay?
Could you put that in?
Yeah, I can put those in.
I'll give you that. We did that already. So I think we're on to the miscellaneous kits. Do you want me to do those or is that too
Sure. I don't see why not.
okay?
You wanna-
So you want to do those ones first?
Sure.
Okay, so I went through some things that we have, and I thought if you wanted to make things before Christmas, they kind of need to be able to ship out right away. And so I thought, well, let me find all the bag patterns that we have kits for in stock right now. So I'm going to start off with these ones first. These are for the duffel bag. So that's now. You don't have to make the duffel bag with these, but it does have all the supplies you need. So it was for the By Annie travel duffel bag. It has the slide for your luggage as well as a pocket on the back. The other side has 2 zipper pockets as well as a slide-in pocket. The ends each have a pocket as well as the strapping. This side also has an end pocket. And then, so the kit comes with the zippers for those pockets as well as the zipper for the top. And then inside, there's a pocket that goes all the way across. So the kits come with, let me open it up and I'll show you. So anyway, these are all for the duffel originally, but you could do other things. So this is for that one. So it comes with 1.5 yards of fabric of each of these 3 fabrics, 2 30-inch zippers, and the hardware. So I apologize, this is really noisy.
Which one is there?
What's that?
Which one is that?
This is Sunflower Sweet, and so it comes with a yard and a half of fabric for with the bicycles, and then it comes with the yellow with the blue dots. I'm going to put it in front here. Okay, so we've got these 3 fabrics, and then it comes with this as your 3rd fabric. And again, it's a yard and a half of fabric for, there we go, that will probably help. And so then it comes with 2 30-inch zippers, and it comes with hardware. So it's 1.5-inch hardware. It comes with 2 swivel hooks, 2 D-rings, and a slider for your handle. So 4.5 yards of fabric, 2 zippers, and the hardware. So again, it's enough to make the duffel bag. You can do the duffel, or you could do a different bag. What's nice is these are also coordinated fabrics, so if you wanted to use them to make gift sets for people, you would have fabric for those. So move that back over here. So that one, we just have one. Once it's gone, it's gone. We no longer have the fabric, so let me just set this on. Oops. I promise you will get that hardware I just dropped. So I'll just set it over here, I think. All right, now I think we have 2 of the next 2. So I have, this one is called Utopia. It's such a fun fabric. And this one comes with, this great fabric here from Utopia. It comes with 2 shadow plays, so you get this beautiful turquoise and this royal. You also get 2 coordinated zippers, so it has navy blue, and then it has the gold. And what's nice with the gold is it's hard to see in there, but there's just a tiny hint of a gold sprinkles in there. And so really pretty fabric. So again, that's called Utopia. You're getting, hi Paula. I think Paula wants to come on the show. She's like sending kisses to all of you. So anyway, you get 4.5 yards of fabric, so 1.5 of each one, 2 30-inch zippers, and you get the hardware. And this one is called Utopia. So. And like I said, there are 2 of those. So these are the 2 kits. Oh, it looks like one came with antique. I actually think I'll change this one out to just a regular gold. If it's something you want and you want to put in the comments you actually want the antique, let me know. But otherwise, I'll switch it to the gold because I think it was supposed to have had gold to begin with. So, all right, so that's those 2. Again, that's the only 2 we have left. So once those 2 are gone, they're just gone. So. This next one is called Bliss Morning Light, and it is really a pretty fabric. So we've got, actually we have, these are slightly different. The main fabric you get is this one here. It's kind of this bubbled look. It's got this gorgeous blues and greens and kind of a little bit of a black in the background. I made a duffel out of this, and it's really beautiful. I love it. It turned out really nice. This one has this, it has a green with it as well. And then this one has this blue with the leaves. I did just notice that these 2 kits are slightly different. So this one comes with 2 black zippers, and it comes with the antique gold hardware. This other one comes with the same focus fabric, but a slightly different, but still coordinated fabrics with it. So it comes with this blue and black mix, and then it comes with a green shadow play. So very similar, just a little bit different. The blue's probably got the biggest difference because one is more of a print and one is a little more subtle. So, and again, comes with 2 zippers and the antique gold hardware. So, all right, so that is, oh, it's so noisy, so sorry.
Morning light.
All right, so that was the morning light one. All right, so what do we have next?
Anything in particular? Maybe
You want to do that one? Sure. So the fur bags were very popular last year, And I found a single kit for it. And so if you're interested in, it's actually for the blue bag. And it was one, if you guys remember, Sam that used to work here, I think she had set it aside for herself. And I checked in and she'd kind of forgotten about it. So she's kind of passing on it for now. But if you are interested, I do have the kit. It comes with the navy faux leather. It comes with this really pretty swirled metallic lining. You can see there. And then the fur, same fur that I have on my bag that I use all the time. And so this is blue sorbet, and it is the Tiffini bag. It's the fur tote. So it comes with all the bozo that you need for the bag as well. So again, that's for this one in particular, same exact bag. All right, I think we're gonna do, so I'm gonna just bring this bag forward for you guys, the braided tote bags. So I don't have a kit for this specific one, but I wanted to just show you what the bag is. The kits come with a charm pack that makes the braids, and then it comes with a yard of fabric that is used for the kind of the dividing fabric and the handles and the lining. And then the pattern is in there. The pattern now comes with the option of putting in a zipper. So it's fully lined with a pocket. And the zipper is optional. It does not come, the kit doesn't come with a zipper because the original pattern didn't have one. It was just something you guys had asked for. So I ended up adjusting the instructions for you. So this first one, I think we have two of them, or no, we've had a few of these, right? The Morning Light or Morning Blossom. Okay, so we found 4 Morning Blossom kits. So I wanted to show you, this was that fabric we were all loving. And so it's got all of the Morning Blossom fabrics, and then it comes with the green. I'm just gonna see if I can pull this out so you could see it a little better. At the very least, I think I'll pull the slip out. So you can see all these beautiful Morning Blossom colors that you can use. So this, because it's not a charm pack, they're 5-inch strips, so you'll just cut them into the 5-inch squares to make your braid out of. And you'll have that as your background, but really pretty. Oh, sure. There you go. So anyway, that is the Morning Blossom. And PJ just said we have 4 of these, is it? And then we are completely out. And so we thought we were out before, but we were cleaning out the kit closet and found a few in there. So that's where some of these came from, as we realized some of the kits that were back there we no longer had fabrics for, and so it really didn't make sense to keep them in the closet any longer. So again, that's the bag. This next one's really cute. I think you guys will like this one. Is called All American, and so it's red, white, and blues, and it's a Deb Strain charm pack. So it has these little trucks on it, and then in here there's various ones. There's let's see, little flags, trucks,
Keep
stars.
talking.
Oh, okay. So I guess it's not in the bubble yet, but the guys are working on it. There's also, this is really cute. This one has some little golden doodles, or maybe just golden retrievers. Some stars again. There's some little flowers. Let's see. There's the little flowers. And again, all red, white, and blue. Very patriotic. Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day. But kind of goes all that. There's more stars. Little gingham. We get into some light blues. Oh, and here's a little, like a chocolate lab or black lab. It looks pretty dark. But again, in all the different colors, you're getting all these stars and a little bit of flowers and flags. So just really pretty. There's another one with the dog. I'm a dog person, so I like the little dogs. And there's the little pickups. And then it comes with this really nice blue plaid with the red, and it's set on a diagonal, so that's really nice. It makes it a little easier. You don't have to match it up quite so much. So again, this one is called All American, and this is the only one. And so, what's that?
I just put.
Oh,
put
and it
in
is
the
now
bubble.
officially in the bubble. So if you want the one and only, you can now get it.
Sold, sold 306.
Sold 306, so it's done. Okay. All right, well, thank you. All right, so we'll move that one over. We have a couple more of these ones. Oh, you know what? I see we have one more of the fur tote bags over there, but not in blue. Just so. You can give me more of the braided. We'll finish the braids, and then I just happened to see, I didn't think we had any more. So I was like, oh, wow, we do have one. All right, so this one is called Sunflower Sweet. And it actually goes along with the collection for the duffel bag that's already made, but for the braided tote. So it's got the, oh, these bags are so noisy.
Sunflower Sweet. Yeah.
Sunflower Sweet braided tote.
Duffel bag. Okay, I didn't get
I'll get the other one in real quick.
The duffel didn't go in?
No, with the, we only have the duffel in.
Oh, okay, okay. So this, they're working on getting it in the bubble. I kind of throw these guys for a loop when I'm like, here, let's do all the samples. And then they're struggling because I'm like putting way too many items in. But it has this really pretty turquoise color. It has this gingham plaid. It then has, should I be going that direction? No? Oh my, what am I going? So then there's some little sunflowers on there. So you've got all these gorgeous like gold and turquoise colors. There's little polka dots, more of the flowers, so pretty. Here's the dots with the bicycles. There's this kind of textured teal color. I see a bumblebee in here. Here's one with bumblebees and little flowers, more of the bicycles. So just a really nice line and just really pretty colors to it. There's kind of a little bit of a green tone, and there's a few fabrics in that one. And then we get into more of the yellows with the dots and the bees and the sunflowers. Are we in the bubble?
We are in the
Awesome.
bubble.
So there's big sunflowers, and again some more bees and that little brighter yellow little stripe. So again, that one is called Sunflower Sweet, and this is the only one. So
You know, when I'm out like in like the grocery store line or anywhere, it's like I see someone's bag and I know they made it. I'm like, hey, they made that bag. So
know.
if you make your bag, carry it proudly, because I'm
That's
sure
right.
the other sewers out there are like, she made that bag.
I know,
So,
I do
yep.
too. I love it. I love seeing things that people made. And so, all right. So the next one is Chickadee. So this one is actually, if you like the look of this bag, it's similar to this. It has the floral and the watercolors. This one comes with a purple for the lining and the handles. And then, oh, sorry. And then this, it has the dark turquoise color, and it has purple, and it has pink, and they're all these beautiful watercolors. There's an orange, a peach, and then you get in here, and it has all these different colors for the floral print with a dark teal background. This is real pretty. It's like a line drawing on the watercolor teal. Some like palm leaves. So just really pretty. Here's one that has some little violas or violets, I guess. So just really, really nice.
Yeah, show me over here.
Oh, sorry. PJ's telling me to go this direction. So here we go. So there's some greens with some little watercolor splotches. There's the palm leaves. Here's some little violets in the purple color. And here is the color that we used for the background, or for the lining, excuse me. So just beautiful, beautiful colors. Look how gorgeous that is. There's another one with the roses and the tulips, and so a little stripe one. There was the flower and the pinks. All right, so just some really beautiful fabrics in there. And like I said, it'll give you a similar feel to what that one is. And so I think we have 2 of these. So if that's one that you're interested in, again, I think we have 2. And so we are almost done, I swear. There we go. So, so this is another one of the Tiffini bags. So that's this one, and this was the coveted pony bag from last year. We had a hard time keeping up with your requests for this one. So it has the pony fur, it has that hazelnut pebble leather, and then it has this really pretty cream with gold lining fabric. fact, I can take it out if you want. This is the only one of this. And so if you're interested in it, it comes with the pattern and it comes with the bozal. So everything you need to make it. So this is the pony fur. This is the lining. And then this is for the handles and the side of the bag. So the sides and the base all have that leather. Get this out of our way. So that is the pony Tiffany bag. So I'm going to show you guys something else, and it will not show up in the bubble. So don't be surprised when it doesn't. We didn't have this in the system, and so if anyone is interested in, it's called A Beautiful Day. This is a braided tote, and it's got peaches and gray and the green color. It's really pretty. It's pretty springy, and this gorgeous coral for the lining. So this one will just be in the shop. We've decided just to, because we didn't have it on our system. So anyway, if you like that one, then you can come in here. This is what I was talking about. Steve went and got something.
So I'm going to cut one of these off here real quick.
Okay.
And then
So you know how someone asked about this pillow here, this beautiful pillow? And I said, I think I saw something in the shop that's similar to this, and that's part of why I brought this pillow up. Well, there is a panel, and Steve's going to cut one so that we can show it to you guys, and it's really cute. You're getting a little glimpse of it right now. I'll get this out of your way. So yes, if you want a panel of this, it looks like there are 4 of the smaller panels and then 1 larger panel in there, or a block. So exciting. All right, so this one has just a little extra on the side, so ignore that, but look how cute this would be as a pillow. So this is basically the size of what we did here. It just has a little bit different pattern. So instead of it being the black and white, it has the red and black with the black background. And then it has these smaller ones too. How sweet is this? So you've got Home Sweet Home. You've got the little birds down here. There's the sled with the rain boots and mittens, and then Home for the Holidays with the little puppy poking his nose out. So just a really cute panel. So you could make, like I said, you could make the one big pillow with this, and then you have the little ones you could use to make placemats, or you could put them in with a quilt, or you could match them all up, and who knows, you could make a little bag out of it.
Make hot pads for your table.
You could. That's a great idea. See? So, but again, the panel ends right here. This was just the beginning of the bolt, so there's a little excess.
The pillow, we had the poinsettias here and the snowflakes on the side, and that's what we made the pillow out of.
Right.
That section of it. But you can do a lot with that panel. But it's a 24-inch panel with a bunch of different designs on it there.
So really, really neat. Thank you, Steve, for pulling that out. So see, I wasn't totally crazy for pulling the pillow, but really nice. So I hope you like it. I think, oh, we're not quite done. We're almost done. Do you want those last couple items over there, or are we moving on? Let me do that one. So there's one last. These are the Tiffini bags. These were those little crossbody, the travel bags. So it's a crossbody. It has the straps on the back for the belt loop. And so this was the Pathways one. This is what we used for the class. And so you can see in here, these are the fabrics. So it's this for the bag and the handles, and then this for the lining. And then it comes with a gold hardware, and it comes with a black zipper. So this is the only one. So if this is a bag that you were wanting to make, we have one kit. So it'll be in the shop if you don't purchase, but there you go. I think that might be pretty much it for us. And
Kiwis.
kiwi.
Yes. We are, let's see, where are we at? We are,
Oh, there you go.
We're back with our kiwi special. So if you don't know what a kiwi is, this is a kiwi. This is a storage cabinet, a pressing station, and a cutting station all in one. Oh, thank you. Let me put the microphone on. So what I said is that if you don't know what a kiwi is, this is a kiwi. It's a storage center, a pressing center, and a cutting center, cutting place for you to do. Right next to your machine is where we really like it, or anywhere in your room really. But it has 3 drawers. They're all the same size up here. This is the gray color. Did we put it in the bubble? Yeah, I'll put it in the bowl. And normally, like on Arrow's website, I think they're listed for $6.99. But I think for just a few days, they're down to $3.99, and that includes the shipping to the lower 48 states. But there's 3 drawers here. They're all the same size. They open, and then they have that soft close feature. So when you close it, they don't slam. They just soft close for you. So there's those 3 drawers. You have 2 thread storage trays, so these can come out, and there's pegs to hold your thread there, and they fit our embroidery cones right there. So you get one there, and then there's another one in this drawer, and then there's a big drawer in the bottom for you to put more stuff in. And they're on casters that lock. How this works is you take the pressing board off. You can swing out the arm to hold this top part that swings over. So that supports that. The cutting mat, or the pressing mat, goes right back on here. And then it also comes with a little cutting, a little cutting mat that we can't find in this room. It's lost right now, but it comes with it. So you get a little cutting mat. So these are on sale for $3.99. I know a lot of you have ordered them. You might want to get another one. But we love these kiwis. You can put it right next to where you are when you're sewing. You have a place to press, you have a place to cut, and they're really nice. Even someone who sews in their guest bedroom said she ordered 2 of them because she's using them as nightstands.
Oh.
So she's got one on each side, and then she can pull them out and use them and stuff like that. So I thought that was a neat idea. The size of these are, when it's all closed up, let's see, where's our ruler? You know what, there's a tape measure in one of these. At least there was. We had it yesterday.
Right here.
Perfect. Thank you.
Welcome.
So when it's closed up, the size of it is 17 wide by 21 inches deep. And then when it's opened up like this, it is 34 inches wide and still the 21 inches deep. It comes in 3 different colors. So this is the gray color. It also comes in white. I would say white is probably the most popular one. Let me get closer here. The white's probably the most popular color. So it's just a nice white wood finish there. And it comes with the same pressing station color with the cutting mat on this one. It also comes in teak, which is a nice wood color. So that's the teak color there.
We hit the bubbles for those. So you had white.
But they do not come assembled, but they're not hard to assemble. It comes with the instructions. The instructions are actually really well written. When I put my first one together, I just followed those instructions and it went together really well. There's also some videos on their website to help you too. Yeah, I think they're a great table. Everyone who has them loves them. Gloria took one home to use because she uses it right at her house too as well. So get yourself a kiwi for Christmas, and they will ship right from Arrow, and they'll be drop shipped to you in 2 boxes, and you can have a kiwi for Christmas.
Very nice.
Yes. So
it seemed like a good Christmas gift.
and then you just close that up. You swing your support arm in, and then that can go back on top, and you're ready to go.
You have your nightstand.
So, anything else?
I think that's wonderful. I think we're good.
Yeah. Oh,
All
you're over
right.
there. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
like, where are we?
so we'll be back on today around 3.
Which is like any minute.
For we're doing some self-binding blankets with the cuddle and stuff. So.
Oh, that'll be nice. Another quick Christmas gift. I
Yes,
love it.
yeah.
That's great. So, and then depending on what you purchased is going to determine what we make, I guess.
Yes.
I did promise, though, next week we would make the reversible canvas bags. So if you want to do that and want some of the canvas, go ahead and get that ordered, and I'll try and make sure that I get that cut and shipped within the next day or 2. And then I can't remember if there were anything else that I said we would do.
And you need those canvas bags because I don't know about where you guys are, but in Pittsburgh anymore, plastic bags are
Plastic
out.
bags are
They're
out.
old news. You can't you don't get a plastic bag anymore. So you got to bring your own bags to make them.
The canvas is really nice because
Yeah.
it kind of holds its shape a little bit, but doesn't take up a lot of bulk. So if you have, 6 or 7 in the car, you don't have like a mountain in your car. They can stack on each other. So, all right. I think that's it.
We thank you, Tiffini,
Thank you,
for
everyone.
all your great ideas and instruction today.
Thank you.
And we'll see you soon.
And have a wonderful Thanksgiving because I won't see you until next week. So, all right. Bye, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.